Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Team Luke 1665 Gaming here, back with another predictions video. We only got week 17, 18, and the playoffs to go. It's crazy. By the way, I have an announcement. So there are playoff scenarios, and also we do have a Sunday night new game now. It is our Steelers and the Ravens. And then Rams Chargers has been moved back to 125. So before we start off with and I don't know anything about the week 7 or 18 schedule yet, so you're gonna have to wait and see. I will show you guys it as soon as I can. Like I will probably be showing it on Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know what day yet, but yeah. Let's jump into week 17. This is your game area. Say it on LA. You get Miami and New England. Rams and Chargers. Since these two are the local teams, in which I'll probably not be watching that game. I'll probably be watching this with Sunday Ticket, and this is the final one. Unfortunately, which sucks. Man. And I don't know how we got Saints Eagles, bro. That's so dumb. We got We should have either got Jets, Seahawks, or Panthers, Bucks, bro. But I'm not complaining. I'm probably gonna get any game on Sunday tickets, so like I said, it'll be alright. Alright, let's jump into playoff scenarios now. So for our first playoff scenario, like I said, Eagles clinch the East and get a first round bye and home field advantage. As all they need to do is beat the Saints. That is it. If they can't do that, then it is all over. The Eagles can rest their starters maybe in week 18 or use them for one half. I don't know, but we don't know. It's probably going to be ending. Um, so apparently now Tampa Bay is if they win against Carolina, they clinch the NFC South title. If the Giants win, they are getting in the wild card spot, and they will most likely rest their starters in week number 18. Or if this happens, but I don't know. So Washington has a clinching scenario and elimination scenario. We don't know what's gonna happen, but if Washington wins against Cleveland, Seahawks lose, Lions lose, and Packers lose, the Washington Commanders will get the final seed. It is very, very possible, but I doubt this happens. But yeah, now let's go to the AFC side. So if the Chiefs lose to Denver, which is very unlikely, and if Buffalo wins against Cincinnati, they somehow get the number one seed. It is gonna be rough for the Chiefs to lose against a mediocre Broncos team, but you never know. Okay, so if the Dolphins win and if the Jets lose, they get the final wild card spot. It would knock out Pittsburgh, Las Vegas. It would not and New England. For if Miami wins it, they would knock out New England, Pittsburgh, and Las Vegas. But if the Jets win, it'll be a showdown for the final wild card spot between the Dolphins and Jets next week. If the Bengals win against Buffalo, and if Baltimore loses to Pittsburgh, they get the AFC North. It's very likely because Baltimore does not have Lamar, and I don't think they're gonna do anything. But you never know. Okay, well, I've already mentioned about this. So the Saints, I did not mention. If they lose, they're basically out. They are out if they um lose. If they lose, they're out, full and guaranteed. Or unless if If Tampa Bay and Washington wins, that's just sad. But I don't know. Panthers lose, they're out. Okay, so there's a bunch of elimination scenarios. Jets Seahawks is an elimination game, but we're gonna come to that later. So Washington, if they lose to Cleveland, if Detroit beats Chicago and Green Bay beats Minnesota, they will knock out Washington. If Detroit loses to Chicago and Washington beats Cleveland, they will knock out Detroit. If Green Bay loses to Minnesota and if Detroit beats Chicago, they will knock out, or if Washington won, say like that. And then if the Seahawks lose and Washington wins, then Seahawks are out. But I full on guarantee this is going to be an elimination game. Jets Seahawks. All right, AFC. Patriots, like I said, if they lose to Miami, they're out. If the Jets lose to Seattle, they're out. If the Steelers lose, they're out. If Miami beat or wins against New England, I'll knock out Pittsburgh and Las Vegas. Las Vegas, if they lose, they're out. Or if the Jets win, they knock out Las Vegas. Regardless, I think they're done and Pittsburgh's done, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But here we go with our predictions now. We're gonna start off with Thursday Night Football. It's currently 10-3. I'm late on this. I am really late. My apologies. No, Tennessee is definitely not winning. Everyone's out. No, this is not gonna be the final score. Tennessee is gonna lose 37-10. It's gonna be an ugly game. It's looking like ugly already, but I don't know how the score will end. But I guarantee 100% Cowboys are gonna win. Cardinals Falcons, the first Sunday game. Nobody's gonna care about this game. Nobody's watching it. It's just a bottom five team matchup. But I think Arizona wins it because I don't see Atlanta winning it. I just don't see it, dude. No winning 16-13. It's gonna be a very bland game. Very bland. And you know how Falcons are gonna lose? That's because of Desmond Ridder. He sucks. Maybe the Falcons running backs can get some insurance, but Desmond Ridder ain't gonna do nothing. Bears Lions. Bears are done. Lions still alive. But I think the Lions are gonna win this game. But it's gonna be close. The Bears offense is gonna have 23 points, but the defense is gonna sell them, and it won't be enough. Justin Fields will play like good as usual, has been lately. So yeah, I think Detroit is gonna win this game with Jared Goff in the hand, and I think they'll knock out. I think they'll still be alive for playoff contention if they win today. All right, against Chicago, yeah. Broncos Chiefs. Nobody's watching this game. I think the only impactful thing is that the Chiefs need to win to keep in hopes for the #1 seed. But I think the Chiefs win 47-14. Jeez. I think it's what's the next matchup? Dolphins Patriots. So they have no Tua. He's out. Not gonna play for week number 17. But I don't think the Patriots are gonna win this game because of their coaching, in my opinion. I think the Dolphins own the Patriots. I think Teddy Bridgewater does his job to keep the Dolphins in control in their own destiny to win and to get the playoff spot. Dolphins are gonna win 27-16. I think Teddy Bridgewater gets his job done. And I think the coaching staff of the Patriots is not looking good, and they're gonna knock out New England out of the postseason. But I'm telling you, the Dolphins would not win this game if the Patriots had coaching and if Tua was out. But if Tua was active, he'd probably destroy them because he owns the Patriots. But but again, I think the Patriots offense is gonna struggle, so that's why I think the Dolphins are gonna finally wake up on defense for the first time in a while. So yeah. Next game, Colts Giants. I'm not watching this. Giants is winning in. I think they get it very, very easily. 24-13 Giants. Job's done. Now the Giants can rest their starters and prepare for the playoffs. Saints Eagles. Regardless who their quarterback is, I think the Eagles still destroy the Saints and knock out their playoff hopes. Eagles win 31-10. Get the number 1 seed. Lock them up, and then they might use their starters next week just for like one half, and then probably rest the rest of the way. But man, it's gonna be probably a butt kicking for the Eagles. Panthers Buccaneers, probably the big game as a Panthers fan in 5 years, in a very while. This is basically for the NFC South. If we win, we basically get the easier way and to prevent Tampa Bay from clinching the NFC South this week. We need a win, and I think we do it. I don't see Tampa Bay winning. I just don't see it. Their offense stinks bad, dude. Their offense stunk bad. It's just not good. I just don't see it. I just don't see us losing this team. It's gonna be a good fight, but I think we win by 1 point and have a shot to win the division and take the number 4 seed. We win 24-23. Next week's gonna be a juggernaut between Carolina and Tampa Bay with their matchup. So Tampa Bay's got to face Atlanta, and we got to go to New Orleans, and Tampa Bay's going to need a lot of help. Browns Commanders. I'm not watching this game. Browns have nothing, and the Commanders just are probably going to have an impactful postseason, maybe ahead probably. Commanders win 24-14. It's gonna be. I don't care who the Browns offense is, bro. I don't care who the Commanders starter is right now. But I just don't see Cleveland winning, bro. I just can't. Cleveland sucks with Deshaun Watson this year because of he's all rusty and stuff. Jags Texans. Jags are gonna control their destiny and be up by another game, but it's regardless. It's still gonna be the battle for the AFC South. Jags win 27-9, and we're gonna find out who wins the AFC South next week. And the first light window game of the day is the 49ers of Raiders. I'm not watching this game, probably. Maybe my dad is since he's a Raider fan, but the Raiders are done. They're gonna lose 34-13, and that might be it for Josh McDaniels. He sucks. He does not deserve a second season, but I honestly would not be surprised if he got another chance. But 49ers win 34-13. They're not starting Carr, apparently, with which they're done for that. Jets Seahawks. This is basically an elimination game, and I think the Seahawks are done. I think they get knocked out. I think the Jets are still alive. They'll win 24-20 and keep their playoff hopes alive for another week. And I think that's how it will happen. I think Mike White does his part. The defense finally wakes up, and I think they'll prevent the Seahawks from getting in the playoffs. And the Seahawks got a bright future ahead of themselves next year. Vikings Packers. I would not. Hey, I'm not gonna pick the Packers to win this game, but hey, listen. I would not be surprised if Green Bay won this game and kept their playoff hopes alive. But Vikings are probably going to win in a close game like usual, 27-23. If I'm wrong, I'm not surprised. I would not be surprised if Green Bay would win. If Green Bay won, they keep their playoff hopes alive. But I just don't see it, man. I think Minnesota's going to hang in there, knock out Green Bay. Green Bay's been a roller coaster season. They had a rough stretch, dude. Ew. I don't know if they'll have Aaron Rodgers next year. It's gonna be a whole roller coaster again, bro. Rams Chargers. Rams lose 20-30. I think Justin Herbert has another day, and I think they'll probably be resting next week, and he'll have Another great regular season game for Justin Herbert, and I think that's it. Steelers Ravens. Steelers will get the upset 20-14. I think this is a low scoring game. I don't think Lamar plays. I think he's out. The Chargers will get the 5 seed, and now everything would be different. The Steelers are still gonna be out though, but man, you never know. Buffalo and Cincinnati wins 36-33. Probably one of the biggest games of the regular season. And no question, no other things to mention. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you for week 18. And sorry for this video being late. Peace out, y'all.